Hey guys, um, I wanted to do a quick testimonial about this device I got. It's the T-Mobile 4G Lite Cellspot. The model number is ALU9961, version 2, 4G Lite Cellspot, model SS2F11. Femtocell multi-band Soho. That's what I got off the box. But anyway, I didn't record the actual opening of the box and installing it because I didn't have my daughter with me to help me. But it's real easy. It showed up. It had everything in the box that I needed. How this happened was, I noticed I'm talking 2 or 3 years now since we've been here. We never had more than like one bar. I mean, service was really crap in you know what I'm saying, in the actual apartment. And I was at T-Mobile, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, probably 3 weeks ago. I was mad because of my bill, actually, and I was getting ready to cancel it. And I was mad about the bill. I was mad about the insurance they sold. But then we had one little crack, and they said we couldn't use the insurance. Bunch of foolishness. Then on top of that, I realized that the service sucked anyway. So I'm like, you know what? I got all this going against me here. Maybe I need to look into Verizon. Well, while I was on the phone with the lady, they ended up fixing all the problems. And she brought up the situation about the service, because I mentioned that to her while I was pissed off. She says, well, we got this device that we can send out to you. You'll have it in about 2 days. And it's real easy to hook up. The directions are in there, but I, of course, went on YouTube. And it should help. So I said, okay. So I went ahead. It showed up like 2 days later. Actually, it was the next day, actually. Opened it up. I installed it. And basically, all I did was, this is the unit here. I installed the Ethernet cable from the yellow port. I don't want to show my information on the back, but the yellow port on the back went from the Ethernet. The Ethernet cable went from the yellow port. I guess that's the WAN on over to my what they call that? I forgot already. But anyways, it's internet. It's a wall adapter for the internet. That way I don't got to worry about fighting with Wi-Fi. Well, anyways, I installed the one over that. Then the other one, the other cord, I routed over and I hung on the window. Then I took the other cord, the power cord that goes from the back, and I plugged it up to the surge protector. It took about 2.5 hours. At first, I thought maybe something was going wrong, but then somebody said it took about that long. So, what you will notice is these lights, when it first come on, it's all, they all come on. They all blink at one time. Then then it takes its time as it's downloading the firmware and all that stuff, and it takes about 2.5 hours. But it will all go solid except for the network you're using. Like I'm using the 4G network. Well, I plugged it all up last night, went to bed, woke up this morning. I looked on my iPhone. I had a message from T-Mobile saying, thank you for using the Cellspot and so on and so on. Mess like that. The point was, once everything was connected, T-Mobile knew and they sent a text message through this to my phone. I thought that was pretty neat. And I looked at my phone, the usual one bar. I actually had 5 bars. So are you kidding me? I'm able to watch YouTube all around the house now. I would say the apartment's about 1,200 square foot, so probably a little overkill if you ask me. But hey, who's complaining? But anyways, I mean, it was that easy to hook up. Literally, 3 different wires. Like I said, the Ethernet wire going from the yellow WAN port on the back of this to the networking adapter. The GPS that goes right here has to see a window. Has to see a window. You can't do it like in the corner of the house. It has to see a window. So I stuck it on the window. And then the power cable. Plugged it up, and it does everything else on its own. So if you're having a problem, like I was, call T-Mobile and they'll send you one. Normally, they make you leave a deposit. So it's like a $25 deposit. But, I mean, to be honest with you, that $25 deposit was worth its weight in gold. Because this thing, man, it is marvelous. Everybody in the house got 5 bars now. I mean, literally. I don't think we can get any more bars. But I just want to let people know that's having problems like I was with this, you know what I'm saying, with service inside the house. Call T-Mobile, $25 later, they'll send you one. Now, it's not yours to keep. You got to hold on to it, because if you ever cancel service, they want it back, or they charge you, I think it's like $300. So definitely hold on to it. But the Cellspot is pretty damn good. I ain't gonna complain. I like it. Okay. Anyways, thank you. I also wanted to add, when I first hooked this thing up, I actually had a long orange Cat 6. It was probably like 50 feet of cable running from the actual the cell point, the antenna here, over to my modem that's over there. And once it updated and it did everything, I unplugged it and I hooked up a smaller wire here and I plugged it back up. This thing started acting stupid. I let it sit for about 2 hours. It wasn't updating. It wasn't doing nothing. So I went on the back. There's a little button on the back that allows you to flash it back to the factory specs, as if you took it out the box. You'll see it when you turn it around. And 3 hours later, it started working good again. So I'm guessing this must be some kind of problem with this. I don't know if it's a problem with my device or if this is just a known glitch with these cell towers. But I've done it 3 times already, just for giggles. The first time I did it because, like I said, I was trying to rewire it. Second time I did it just for giggles to see. You know, I'm like, I don't want nothing going bad here when I'm gone, because I do a lot of traveling. And it did the same thing. So I reset it. I used the factory reset. I reset it. And it did the same thing. You know, it took about 2 hours, and then it did what it had to do. Then the third time, for giggles, I unplugged it, plugged it back up. Again, it goes crazy. But once you factory reset it by pushing that button in the back for about a minute, then it'll start, you know, doing the routine of updating the files and everything that it needs to get, GPS location. About 2 hours later, you got a nice working Cellspot again. So I was just giving that information out there in case somebody else runs into that same problem. You know, you don't get worried like I did, because I was like, what the hell? These damn people sent me some crazy mess. But no, like I said, I don't know if it's a glitch on these or if it's supposed to do that or what. But it scared me because nobody said anything. You know, yeah, if you unplug it, you're going to need the factory reset it. So I'm giving that information out there for you guys. Okay then, thank you.